Dear children, we are continuing our English class Standard 9, Learning the Game by Sachin Ramesh Tendulkar. We are continuing from page number 24, second paragraph onwards. Yesterday we studied about Sachin Tendulkar's experience while going for the practice in the school. Sometimes his father used to pick him up from the school, and sometimes he went to the school and returned by bus or by train. And on the way up and down, he experienced some difficulties. Especially, it was very uncomfortable returning home because he was very sweat, and the cricket kit was there, and that would be very difficult because it was a congested time. It was a peak time. It was the busiest time up and down. Even though I loved cricket, there were still occasional days when playing with my friends at home was such fun that I would conveniently forget I was supposed to go to the nets. See, now he says the childishness is there, or childishness was there. Every child has a nature. However, they are under some pressure, some training. They would play with their friends, forgetting their dignity or the status or the ways they are learning. When he is at home, he used to spend time with his friends, forgetting the competition practices. If I didn't turn up, Achrekar sir would jump into his scooter and come to find me. Sometimes he used to forget returning to the practice center for the matches, for the competitions. Playing with his friends, he used to forget participating in the nest, that means in the nest practice. Whenever Sachin did not turn up, Achrekar sir would climb on his scooter and reach wherever Sachin was. And he used to carry him back to the school center, school training center. Sir would spot me in the melee and virtually drag me out. Melee means the place where he was engaged. That is a Marathi word, not English. Wherever they got together with friends. Melee is a Marathi word, getting together or staying together. Wherever he stayed, Achrekar sir would reach that spot and make him ready, carry him back to the school practice center. I would come up with excuses, but he would have none of it. He would get me to change and head off to Shivaji Park. No excuses, whatever. Sachin used to say some lame excuses, but no excuses Achrekar sir would accept. On the drive, he would tell me, don't waste your time playing inane games with these kids. On the way to the Shivaji Park, where the cricket training was given, Achrekar sir would tell him, you fellow, you have a bright future. Remember today, Sachin is world famous. But he was made to be known by the effort of Achrekar sir and his brother Ajit. Remember that, don't forget them. Achrekar sir would speak to him on the way, driving, Don't waste your time playing inane games. Inane games means childish games, friendly games. Cricket is waiting for you at the nets. Net here is a competition field. Net is the competition field. Cricket competition world is waiting for you. That bright future of Sachin was pre-planned, foreseen by Achrekar sir. Practice hard and see what magic can transpire. Practice hard and see what magic will work out. Similarly, I tell you, you also practice hard and you will be some days IAS officers, IPS officers, health inspectors and several high posts. But you have to work hard. You should have an aim. At that time, I hated being dragged off, but as I took back, I feel sheepish about my action and can only admire Achrekar sir's farsightedness. In the beginning, Sachin was not at all pleased with the behavior of Achrekar sir. But later, he realized all that he acquired was from Achrekar sir and his brother Ajit. Sir also punished me on one occasion when trying to teach me a very important lesson. Once I bunked my daily evening practice to watch an inter-school cricket match, not anticipating that sir would be there. One day, Achrekar sir punished him. Sachin forgot or neglected to go for the net. That means the practice. Purposely. There was an inter-school cricket competition in the school. He went with his friends to that school. He thought that Achrekar sir would never reach there. He was angry and he said, it wasn't for me to come and watch other people play for. If I practiced hard enough, one day people from across the world would come and watch me play. See, this is a farsightedness and farsighted. Foresightedness and farsightedness. Foresighted means thinking previously. Farsighted means with a distant level of thinking what is going to happen in the future. Here, these both words are applicable. Foresightedness and farsightedness. Both these words are applicable. Achrekar sir was very confident and told Sachin, if you work hard today, not watching the other students play. Now you are watching other students play. No, you should practice hard and one day or someday the world will come to watch you play. See, what a far-sightedness of Achrekar sir. Exactly that happened. The world admired Sachin now. But who is back at the back? Sometimes when you are punished by the teachers you don't like, you change the tutorial. No. A teacher who punishes always has good planning about you. If a teacher just comes and teaches and goes, not interfering your studying or not studying, or you are written or not written, that teacher is careless, useless. A teacher punishes. If a teacher punishes, be sure that teacher loves you. That teacher takes care of you. That teacher wants you to be a good performer. Achrekar sir punished Sachin for escaping from the net and watching an inter-district cricket game. Had it not been so for sir, I would not be the cricketer I turned out to be. If that day he had not punished me and warned me, I would not be known to the world today. This is what Sachin wants to tell the world, especially to the students. Somebody punishes, somebody warns you, somebody reminds you, somebody scolds you. Remember, those people who correct you, who try to change you, your bad habits, are lovers of your future. Never feel bad about them. Sachin is telling that if Achrekar sir was not at the back of Sachin and punished, he would not have become a world famous cricketer. He was a strict disciplinarian and did everything he could for me. I owe myself to him. Owe means dedicate. I dedicate myself to Achrekar sir. This is the lesson we are learning from Sachin Tendulkar. For you also, keep in mind, any teacher, any parent or any elders or anybody corrects you, your dealings and punishes you, remember they love you, they care you, they protect you. Now go through this lesson. I'll give you a question. The discourses we have a diary, writing, letter, conversation and summary. Like this, then general speech may be also asked, or an appreciation letter, or like that something will be asked. So now I conclude the lesson totally in English. If you have any problem, if you have not understood, I should use some Malayalam, you let me know. I will correct myself. Okay? Thank you.